News Channel 6 at 5.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Brad Means.
I'm Jenny Montgomery. Thank you for joining us. Coverage you can count on begins with the Garden City paying tribute to Jessye Norman. The renowned international opera star died yesterday at age 74.
She passed away in a New York hospital from complications from a spinal cord injury back in 2015. Norman won 4 Grammys, the National Medal of Arts, and was a Kennedy Center Honors recipient. In Augusta, she is perhaps best known for the school that bears her name and the amphitheater named in her honor.
News Channel 6's Renetta Dubose is live now at the Jessye Norman School of the Arts on Green Street.
Well, Jenny, while she did not start this school, she certainly lent her name to it and made frequent visits here to make sure that the students flourish. Now, inside right now, the director is speaking with those students as well as the community, trying to get suggestions on how they move forward with this school. No doubt it was an emotional conversation as they are still trying to process all of this. Now, we spent the day trying to learn more about the legacy that she left.
Watching her on television on PBS, and the show was Live from Lincoln Center Presents. Then I had a chance to see her sing at Payne College. My father took me there to see her performance.
The American operatic soprano that captured Damien Sneed's heart at just a young age died September 30th, but he recalls just the way she made him feel.
I mean, she was larger than life, an amazing figure, an amazing humanitarian.
Jessye Norman, born September 15th, 1945, grew up in the Garden City at the height of segregation. A different time now for a place with an amphitheater that bears her name and the Jessye Norman School of the Arts, a facility she supported with dollars and time.
It was Jessye who endowed the first year of its existence, and she has not yet ceased to support the school financially. And when she comes to Augusta, she always makes it her business to visit the school.
Once a kid in Augusta, Norman took her skills to Howard University to study voice and then received her master's degree from University of Michigan. She launched her opera career in Berlin, performing many times there. Her mentee and fellow Howard alum Damien Sneed recalls the soprano's wide range and diverse skill.
She was able to master so many different languages, so many different styles of music, from opera to recital, to concert, to oratorio, to jazz, to gospel. She did everything.
Once I asked Jessye, what opera house would you like to sing in that you haven't sung in? And she said, Ellis, absolutely. I think I've about made the circuit. I think I've sung at the major opera houses throughout the world, and some several times over.
One day she called me at the last minute and asked if I could fly to D.C. to perform with her for President Obama.
Now, Sneed says her greatest legacy is that she continued in a path that no one else traveled. Now, earlier today, the commission meeting held a moment of silence for her, and Mayor Hardy Davis ordered all flags at half-staff until sunrise on Monday in her honor. In Augusta, Renetta Dubose, WJBF News Channel 6. Back to you.